Hi YouTubers, welcome to Plant Built Body. My name's Kiroho and I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about veganism. Now, I see a lot of vegan BS that goes along on YouTube right now. You know, everybody talks about saving the animals or saving the planet. And mind you, I've been a vegan for 3 years. Whole food, plant-based diet, no salt, sugar, or oil. And it's done me wonderfully. You know, I'm almost 200 pounds down now. And that's fantastic. I'm glad that my vegan diet is helping with the planet and helping with animals. And it makes sense. But to bash other people for eating meat is actually senseless. I mean, how are you going to get people over to the movement of veganism if you're constantly bashing them about what they eat? Instead of bashing, we need to be educating. And I'm not so sure, I know for myself, if it wasn't for the health benefits, I'm not sure if I would have been a vegan for any other thing. If the vegan diet gave me the same benefits as a meat-eating diet, then what's the point? Why would I change to this just to save something else if it's not benefiting myself? And I know that might sound selfish, but we're all about self-preservation. And there's a lot of scientific sounded evidence that will maybe get you to at least think about eating a more plant-based diet. And that's what my channel is about. That's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the health benefits that's scientifically based that I've tried. That I currently do. You know, I've tried all kinds of other diets when I was trying to lose weight, over 400 pounds. I had heart issues, high blood pressure, extremely high blood pressure. Sometimes it topped out 220 over 120. It was bad. But the plant-based diet helped me. I didn't use any drugs. There was no medications needed. Just hard work and a good plant-based diet. It helped the atrial tachycardia that I had, which is the heart issue I was talking about. It helped my high blood pressure. I've dropped over almost 100 points on blood pressure. It's unheard of to do without medication, but that's just for the Western society. Around the world where they don't have medication, this is what they use, plant-based diet to help folks. And it's scientifically based. And I stopped trying to do fad diets and trying to yo-yo and do all this other stuff. And I strictly focused on putting in my mouth the best things for my body that I could find evidence on. So you'll hear me talk about beans eaten daily, berries eaten daily, having a staple of some kind of starch, whether bananas, I know it's a fruity starch, but it's still a starch, potatoes, rice, quinoa, something. You know, quinoa is a grain, but it lends to be the same thing. But the whole point of it is that we need to be focused on getting ourselves in the best shape possible. And that's what I'm about. Anything that you'll hear on my channel is not something that I think about, that I thought about, that I considered trying. It's something that I did personally to help with everything from snoring to getting a much slimmer waistline. My waistline started out at 64 inches, which is unreal. Now it's down to 38, and it's still going down. So I encourage you to stay with me, hear about everything that I have to say, make comments, make sure to like and subscribe. And the next video that we're going to talk about is hypertension and how to get your blood pressure down naturally.